Hey Ed, hope you and the teams at VinWiki and Swae are all doing well. I'm making this video to tell you guys why I should be the one to get the chance to buy the $35,000 cheap Lambo. I've got a couple really cool ideas. I've watched a lot of the other videos and I've seen kind of a familiar theme between some of them. And a lot of them want to do a national road trip that ends up in Alaska. And I think a better idea is just send the car to Alaska. I've been born and raised in Anchorage, and I've lived here my entire life. We've got a little bit of a car scene up here, and there's only been a single time that I've ever seen a Lamborghini in Alaska in person, and I think it'd be really cool to bring one up here to be able to show off to everybody and show them what these cars are really like. I think like most people that are interested in this contest, I've always had an interest in Lamborghinis and exotic cars in general, but just never had the opportunity to be able to see one in person and be able to actually drive one and see what they can really do. We've got kind of a unique area up here and things we're able to do and see, and a lot of these type of cars typically don't do that great in these situations, and so people don't want to spend the money to bring them up here. I'd love to be able to get this car, get it working, and be able to take it out and do those things that we're able to do, but not typically with these exotic cars. One of those things, we've got a lot of ice racing up here in the winter. We got a lake that's probably 45 minutes, hour north of Anchorage here, and they set up ice racing all winter out there. And I'd love to be able to set this car up and take it out there, go out on the track and show people what these cars can do. Before we're able to do that, we got to get the car running for Alaska conditions. Mainly, you said top's not working. Got to be able to get that up, stay warm, get everything going in there. So I grew up in a family that is very mechanical. We've all worked on our own cars, boats, airplanes, snow machines, basically anything with a motor our family's been involved in, and I've kind of taken that up myself also. I ended up building an 81 C10. It's got 454, everything shaved off of it, and my grandpa and I built that over the last couple years, as well as buying and selling cars. I've had like 30 vehicles and fixed up most of them and sold them. Which not what I plan on doing with the Lamborghini, because I think I'd love that car. I want to keep it too much. But I've looked up and haven't been able to find anything for how any of the mechanics for these supercars. And that's something I've always had an interest in, because there's always a stigma around exotic cars and how expensive they are to maintain and how hard they are to work on. And you can't do this by yourself. And this would be a perfect car for me, because of the price and also because of the condition of it, to be able to give me a chance that I wouldn't typically have to work on one of these cars and actually be able to document it and show people how these cars really work and how hard they are to work on or how expensive they are to work on. I think this would just be a great opportunity to be able to show people that and kind of get that word out, and hopefully, if everything works right, break that stigma that these cars are insanely expensive and not worth it to buy. That C10 that I built, that's a big bond with my grandpa. He's the one who taught me everything, and I hope that I'd be able to fix this Lamborghini with him, and basically everything I do with cars or mechanics is with him, and he's got a garage we're able to work on. He's got all the tools. He's got everything imaginable. What else did I have? Basically, just in conclusion, I'd love to be able to get this chance. I've got the cash up front. I'll meet you right in the middle at $35,000 like you asked. And I think this would be the perfect car for me and for my ideas that I'd like to have. Thank you for your time, and I really hope that I'm able to get this chance. Thank you.